Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode on my YouTube channel, Career Coaching with Lauren. So, today we are going to be talking about goal setting. Why would you need a goal? Well, basically, you need a reason to be getting up every day and going to work. If you don't have a goal, you're just getting up and doing the same thing over and over again. So, yeah, you wouldn't know what you're working for if you don't have a goal. Talk about two types of goals. First, you get long term goals. So, that would be a typical 20-year plan, 10-year plan. For people like me, I struggle to think that far, and it's really very scary if I have to think about what am I going to be doing in 10 years' time. I don't even know what I'm going to eat for supper tonight. How are you expecting me to know what's going to happen in 10 years? And that's okay. A lot of people don't know what's going to happen in 10 years' time. And you take it day by day. And then you get a shorter term goal, which for me is easier to compute. So that would be typically something that uh, you would want to achieve in the next 6 to 12 months or so, even shorter than that. Is when you set a goal, your goal has to be SMART. And some of you might have heard about this concept. And SMART stands for a goal that is specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, actionable, achievable, it's realistic or relevant, and then the T stands for time based. So if we start with the S, that basically tells you what your goal is. What is it that you're going to do? So the whole thing about goals is there has to be some sort of verb or action word in it. uh, Reduce, increase, complete. So you've got your S, which is specific, and what is it that you want to do? And then when you get to your M, it's measurable. So how would you know that your goal is achieved or completed? That typically in a production setting would be related to some sort of target, but you can there's ways and means to make it relevant to your career, and we'll get to that at the end. When you get to the A, it stands for actionable or attainable or achievable. You have to your goal that you set for yourself has to be challenging but possible to achieve it. Yes, anything is possible, but just hear me out. If I want to complete my PhD by the end of this year, that means I would need to have a whole thesis done and research and all of these things by, say, December 2021. But I only have my honors degree, which means I still have to do a whole master's before I can do a PhD. It doesn't make sense. So it's impossible for me to achieve that goal by the end of this year. It might be possible for someone else, but I have to do a whole master's before I can get there. Right. So then we get to the R, which is the goal has to be relevant or realistic, and it has to make sense. This is what I'm getting at. It has to make sense with regards to your career and also your values. And it will give you a sense of where you're going, even in the long term. If you put all your short term goals together, then probably you would get to some sort of long term goal. And then the last letter stands for T, which is time based. And by when do you want to do this? So you can throw it up in the air and say, I want to do X, Y, and Z, and then just leave it there. But then you give yourself the gap to procrastinate. You can just go to work every day and you'll see it when it happens. And that's not really what you want. So, what is an example of a SMART goal? That would be something like, I want to complete half of my graduate program by May 2022. So I said what I wanted to do. It's measurable because I've got a graduate program. I can tick off. I know exactly where half is. So I know when that's done. It's realistic and it's attainable. I can do it. It's in my hands and it's time based. I know by when it needs to be done. And an unrealistic or not smart goal would be me saying that I want to finish my PhD by the end of 2021, and I still have a whole master's that needs to be applied for and finished. So I hope that that helps a little bit. And goal setting is really, it's really the basis of guiding you through the very start of your career, even the middle of your career. It's not like goals just fall away. You can have a goal to be CEO in 20 years' time, but your goal to be CEO next week might not be realistic. So just go and think about that. But yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's very short video and have a good one. If y'all need any help, you know where to find me. My website link is in the box below. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.